What is going on, everyone? I am Braxton, and this is BWC Racing. Alright, we're out with the midnight-themed Class 3. This car it's pretty dang impressive. It's getting to a point where I feel like it's almost competition ready. It may need to be just a little bit wider, but I won't know that till the first comp of the season, which I'm not really too sure when that is, because I may or may not be attending Camp Trail Hero. Haven't figured that out yet, because I should talk to my peoples and see what they think I should do. But, yeah, so, do a little rundown on the rig. It is custom rails. I have done all of the geometry on it, so I've figured it out for the most part. It works pretty dang good. I think it may be a little too long for how skinny it is, but that's always fixable, of course. But I've put a bunch of time into this. It's got custom exo cage parts in it. It has custom foams from him that are the deluxe loaded dice wheels, like height with the 5.25 size, like thickness, and then it has its original foams in it. The tire setup is kind of crazy. Took a lot of work to get it to do what I wanted it to do, because I felt it was too wide before. Now it might be just a little bit too skinny, so I think I'm just gonna put some bigger hubs on it. But I mean, other than that, the car is pretty dang dialed. There's definitely some shock stuff. I think I might just have to spend the money, buy some better shocks. I don't want to, but I might have to. So there's a lot of times where it just doesn't... It unloads when I don't want it to, and it doesn't unload when I want it to, if that makes sense. But overall, I think it's a good car. I think it'll definitely do better than the G-Speed. Just because I don't know, something with the G-Speed, once I put the rear steer on it, it didn't work the way that I wanted it to anymore, which, maybe that's just because I was trying harder lines that the G-Speed isn't necessarily gonna be able to do, and stuff like that, so. Yeah, but the body is the J Concept Stage Killer body. It has a Holmes stubby revolver with a direct power XO2, I want to say. It might be a GT, but I'm pretty sure it's an XO2 on the front of it. And then it just has the budget XB servo in the rear from Shifts RC. Custom links made, all the jazz. It's definitely a car, that is for sure. I've spent a bunch of time on it. I've pretty much spent the entire RC off season trying to get this thing dialed. And I think I'm just about to a point where it is dialed. Besides the couple of issues that I've been having, I think it is comp ready. But now that we're done talking about the RCs, let's go into Baghdad for day 2. A1 for day 2, we ended up going second. There was a gate that all of us pro mods thought were impossible, that we all got through. And then we all ended up finishing that course, so that was fantastic. A2, none of us finished that course. We all got hung up on our belly. We ended up having an electrical issue on that course where the winch got stuck and then ended up burning out the motor because the motor was just running the entire time. But that is something that sucks, but it's being fixed. So other than that, that's all that happened. For A3, we ended up doing pretty dang good. We hit 2 cones, but other than that, course was good. Cleaned the first gate, which I believe we were the only ones to clean, so that was cool. Just because I know how far I can push the car on its side before it decides to slough, For A4, unfortunately, we don't have footage for A2 or A4, which sucks. I don't know what went wrong with the GoPros, but something obviously. But A4 was a fantastic course, besides the fact that we broke the brake caliper. So we got through gate 1. You know, we used the locker a little bit to get up through the little crevice to get to gate 1. And then I don't know how it happened. You know, I shut the locker off. We went to use the cutter, and it went bang. You know, it wasn't a very loud bang, so I figured it was probably nothing. As we were going up the gate for gate 2, which we also almost cleaned. You know, if I would have reacted a little bit faster, we would have cleaned that gate. But once we got to the top of gate 2, I was like, whoa, the brakes feel weird. I just lost brakes. I don't have the driver cutter anymore. He was like, oh, that's weird. And he looks at it and he was like, oh, yeah, probably because you broke the caliper off. And I was like, oh, that sucks. And so, stop time. By the time we run out of time, we had the brake line off and we're about to start rolling. But time just ran out. So we were almost to the point of where we could have got through another gate, but just ran out of time, unfortunately, so. But that led to the shootout, which we were leading by 50 points in the shootout. 54, I believe, actually. We didn't lose any position, like, points-wise either from day 1, which was kind of crazy. But going into the shootout, you know, I felt comfortable. Obviously, I've did a whole season without a locker, which, I mean, I know not having a locker is different than not having a driver's side brake. There was only like once or twice in that entire course that I thought I could use the driver cutter. But other than that, worked out fine. You know, came off of the shootout with 50 points above second. So, I was pretty happy with how we did. And yeah, overall, day 2 went perfect, pretty much, besides the 2 brakes. So, yeah, I hope you all enjoyed. If so, please be sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one.